The Ultimate Weight Warriors. Introduction. Are you the guy who's perpetually perched on the couch sitting in front of the television set eating a bowl of crisps and a bottle of beer perfectly balanced on your stomach, dreaming of that tasty, greasy Big Mac and hating yourself for it? Are you tired of being on the heavy side? Do you want to get on the right track and for these questions to stop? Well, buddy, you've got it. With this copy of Weight Warriors, the Spartan's Guide to Chiseled Abs, we'll have you out of that couch and into those running shoes in LNO time. Because now is the time to decide to live a healthy lifestyle. The basics. But before all else, please do keep in mind that healthy isn't being skinny. Healthy is the state of a well-fit mind, body and spirit. Not your preference on the demon scale, or how good you look in that new body-hugging blouse. It's about making the right choices that will absolutely bring amazing results throughout your lifetime. It's about giving your body the exercise and flow of positive energy it needs. It's about reinvention, molding you into a better, happy and healthy person. The saying health is wealth was right all along. Health is well-being. Happiness that doesn't have to cost you a dime. If you've been heavy for almost all of your life, or if you have a parent who is heavy, your obesity may be highly influenced by genetic science. But this isn't a death sentence, because I assure you exercise and a whole lot of dedication will go a long way. We can defeat the fat gene and those fat cells right here, right now. Embracing the beautiful concept of being physically fit will come with a whole lot of great benefits, such as the amazing feeling you'll get when you wake up one morning and feel totally refreshed, better than you were before. It's like waking up on the right side of the bed every day. And once you see those pounds being knocked off on that scale, it's like Christmas came early. Now you'll finally able to get into those favorite jeans of yours that you outgrew last year, or that extra mile you thought you could never make. And it gets better. A healthy lifestyle isn't something you can put down or pick up whenever you feel like it. It takes dedication and perseverance. In a matter of weeks, even days, you will be able to be successful and pleased with easy choices that reward you in the long run. The toning process is extremely wonderful, giving you that extra kick and confidence everyone should have. Remember, a fit life style is a set of selections you make day to day. There is no magical formula, only dedication to making favorable selections a righteous your life. Never consider your health as something demanding or high maintenance. Rather, think of your health as a great investment, and not a scary project. Remember, this is you we're talking about. And don't you deserve the best life has to offer? Have self-assurance and patience. And you'll be a winner by the end of this race. List down your goals. Arrange goals for yourself at steady intervals. Like a few weeks to a couple of months and so forth. Be fearless. We're doing this together, step by step. If you wish to run 5 miles within 6 months, then write it down. Don't be afraid of big dreams and high hopes. The only thing standing in the way is you. Do not expect yourself to be able to run 5 miles on the first run. You're starting off and your body isn't accustomed to the vigorous activity at hand, so don't worry. Be easy on yourself and take it one step at a time. You won't ever get to accomplish anything if you keep telling yourself time and time again that you aren't up for it. Stop hiding from those running shoes. Procrastination is the enemy. Let's begin with a dietary and physical activity journal and jot down everything you consume, as well as how much physical activity you get throughout the whole day. Keeping track will help you see how much work you've done and do estimated weight changes and such. Remember that everything adds up, from that additional cafe latte to taking the stairs at work. Utilize this handy journal to distinguish your sorry habits and areas for betterment. With all the latest fitness breakthroughs and out of this world diets and crazy myths, it's important to stick to the real deal. Start off with the easy bits like learning how to read nutrition labels, calculating your daily calories intake and limiting fatty food. This will help you arrive at great food selections. Get out there and learn about chances for exercise groups and activities in your area. Walking, swimming and yoga are awesome ways to get fit and start off your physical endeavor. Get rid of old enticements. You are what you eat. It's time to say goodbye to the toxic food habits we don't need. The end of this relationship, however, has a happy ending. The procedure of living a healthy lifetime will involve breaking habits. Rather than overhauling everything you do, begin with manageable steps and get a few early wins. Take it easy on yourself. You'll slip some of the times. You're going to crack and think about screwing this whole thing over and making a run for the closest greasy food joint in town and gorging yourself in glutton. That's okay. Rewards are all good, and little treats from time to time are alright. Forgive yourself and indulge only when you think you've earned it. Like a palm-sized amount of kisses that will truly satisfy you after that long run after work. But if you're constantly cheating, then you have to assess what is going on and discover ways to get back on track. Remember that the whole story isn't on the scale. The number on the scale does not decide what kind of person you are or how pretty or ugly or nice you are either. The scale is there to help you see the changes you need to make and the changes you've accomplished. Weight loss might be on the top of your list, but other elements such as healthier food being consumed daily and a happier, fit you are equally just as important. With all the latest fitness breakthroughs and out of this world diets and crazy myths, it's important to stick to the real deal. Start off with the easy bits like learning how to read nutrition labels, calculating your daily calories intake and limiting fatty food. This will help you arrive at great food selections. Get out there and learn about chances for exercise groups and activities in your area. Walking, swimming and yoga are awesome ways to get fit and start off your physical endeavor. Get rid of old enticements. You are what you eat. It's time to say goodbye to the toxic food habits we don't need. The end of this relationship, however, has a happy ending. The procedure of living a healthy lifetime will involve breaking habits. Rather than overhauling everything you do, begin with manageable steps and get a few early wins. Take it easy on yourself. You'll slip some of the times. You're going to crack and think about screwing this whole thing over and making a run for the closest greasy food joint in town and gorging yourself in glutton. That's okay. Rewards are all good, and little treats from time to time are alright. Forgive yourself and indulge only when you think you've earned it. Like a palm-sized amount of kisses that will truly satisfy you after that long run after work. But if you're constantly cheating, then you have to assess what is going on and discover ways to get back on track. Remember that the whole story isn't on the scale. The number on the scale does not decide what kind of person you are or how pretty or ugly or nice you are either. The scale is there to help you see the changes you need to make and the changes you've accomplished. Weight loss might be on the top of your list, but other elements such as healthier food being consumed daily and a happier, fit you are equally just as important. Studies have discovered dangers in the yo-yo diet cycle of slimming down, gaining it back plus a bit more, losing, and gaining again. It's stressful on the body to have wide sways in body weight. We think each time that we might not gain it back, but the statistics show that most of us will. And the idea as a whole is crazy and unsafe. At the start, the diet gives you a feel of control. You're taking control of your eating patterns. You might witness success as the scale drops. But soon you're fighting cravings for disallowed foods, as well as hunger twinges and a lack of energy from the lower calorie level. Finally, you rise up against the diet and begin cheating. And before long, you're back to your midnight snacks and old tricks. A relapse is something we'd all like to avoid. Your body responds to fewer calories by decelerating your metabolism. Burning fewer calories daily is crucial in maintaining your body functions. A slow, steady system is best to stick to. Don't rush things as your body reacts to even the slightest changes. Taking care of our bodies is of utmost importance. If you don't impart exercise along with the diet, you'll lose lean muscle mass as well as fat and water weight. When you lose muscle, your metabolic process is slowed even further. And you'd have to eat even fewer calories per day to continue to slim down. It takes a conscious effort to take a step up with exercise when on a diet. If you don't exercise, then you'll fall off of the diet, and dreadfully, the weight will come back on even quicker, as your body is burning fewer calories per day. Even worse, the weight will return as fat instead of the muscle you lost. Your body will look even less lean and healthy as it did before. That is why every diet needs to have a harmonious relationship with exercise. Your opening move to improve your health and appearance is to start Daily exercise. The exercise doesn't have to be intense. Pick things you would like to do, such as walking, biking, or swimming. Gets your body going most days of the week, leaving a day for resting up from all the toning processes your body is going through. Find a 100-calorie change you are able to make for this week. Perhaps it's drinking one less can of cola daily, or having fat-free milk in your coffee instead of cream. Grab a baked potato instead of that unhealthy bag of chips, or a small plate of apple and cheese instead of that buttercream cupcake. Make a 100-calorie change weekly for the next 6 weeks and you'll have made a significant alteration in your eating habits. Don't think in terms of being deprived of the food you love, because instead you are eliminating calories you could do so much better without. By making these alterations, you are able to tip your energy balance to building and upholding lean muscle while burning and dropping off fat. Now, isn't that just music to your ears? This will be gradual instead of dramatic. You will eventually notice clothes fitting looser, your waistline shrinking, and your energy level greater. Time to go shopping for that new sweet you've been dying to get into. Friends who haven't seen you in a while will be struck by the difference. Best of all, you didn't suffer through a grueling diet, but you fed your body right with better food options and great exercise. Way to go, champ. The why is more important than the how. Now it's time for you to dream up fun activities instead of that super cheesy party-sized pizza. It's a little tricky, so we can start off with an easier request. When you're thinking about what to have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's always good to attach some sort of physical activity that goes along with it. For example, after dinner you can take a nice walk around the park. Drilling the idea of exercise after meals is vital for creating the perfect mindset to shed those pounds. Have a look. Change thinking patterns. Physical activity works best when it's a steady part of your life, and exercise at home may be much more convenient than going out of your comfort zone and attempting to find time to get to the gymnasium. Also, physical exercise is commonly more gratifying if it takes place in a comfortable environment, and what's better than doing all the strenuous activities all in the safety and comfort of your home? Exactly. When you start off with easy exercising patterns, you will be able to stick with it more readily and move on to more formal physical exertion more quickly. Many of us are hooked on our automobiles, but if we simply make a little change and ditch our rides and opt to walk there ourselves, we may turn daily errands into a great workout. Instead of driving to the corner food market, why not walk or ride a bicycle? Try exchanging your regular drive-through around town with casual runs and brisk walks instead. Doing so will not only help save a lot of cash for gas, but you'll also be helping Mother Nature instead of contributing to pollution. Fantastic, I know. Take the stairs instead of the elevator in your apartment building. Walk your neighbor's dog. Join a fun run. There are so many fun ways to get fit. If you have any kids, that's great. Kids love to move and play about. Get your kids walking around with you, and instead of packing the whole family into the minivan, opt to walk instead. Fresh air and great exercise is wonderful. Another great way to get as much physical activities in is through multitasking. Get yourself a wireless handheld and have a conversation with your friend while lifting weights. This is stealthy and effective. Tasks that entail standing up, like vacuuming or dusting, don't need to be unappealing anymore. Plan to engage in them a couple of times each day. Utilize ankle weights and take little walking breaks too. Stretch out your legs if you are able to. Do 5 or 10 push-ups each time you enter or leave a room. Not too long, simply a couple of seconds to get your motor running. A lot of people view the television set as the foe when it comes to physical activity, but it doesn't have to be that way. Think about the amount of time you spend on the sofa watching television, and then simply have yourself on a treadmill while you're watching. Presto. Pick a particular show you love, and make it your physical activity show, which you view while working out. Many shows are available to purchase or rent or streaming, and hour-long programs which last 45 minutes without the commercials are the perfect length for a great workouts. Basic exercises for beginners. When you're out there looking for great exercise programs, you want them to be something that helps improve your overall physical appearance. You want an exercise program that increases your total health. However, any exercise program that aims for weight reduction is neither an easy exercise nor painless route. When the programs you take part in do not give you pain, the effectiveness of your fitness program will not at all work for shaping, toning, or weight loss. When it fails, the program itself is not wrong, but the person who performs it. No pain, no gain. Get moving. In every exercise program, you have to know what is to be expected of you to be able to reach your goals. 1. The program must give you the motivation to sufficiently and effectively decrease the amount of calories you eat and increase the amount of calories you burn each day. 2. The program should be done in a slow, steady manner. 4. Weight loss. You have to realistically lose 1 pound weekly for the first few weeks. 3. If you have not been exercising all your life, start at a slow pace. And as your body becomes adjusted, gradually increase the amount of time and the pace of exercise. 4. Choose exercises that you enjoy and that fit your overall personality. While exercising, it is important to enjoy it at the same time. 5. The exercise program should be done regularly, as much as possible. Make it as a daily routine to gain the most health benefits and weight loss. Choose those activities that fit into your schedule. 6. Exercise comfortably. Comfortable is key. If you're comfortable, you're enjoying the activity increases the time you choose to exercise with burning off more fat. 7. In every exercise, your safety and comfort are your priority. Meaning, you have to wear shoes and clothes that perfectly fit in such a way that you can perform well without destruction and distraction. 8. There are a lot of different exercises for you to choose from, so change daily so that you will not get bored. 9. Challenge yourself. In every exercise, it is important to increase your intensity and duration. The more you do it, the greater the effect. Also, when you have reached your goals, reward yourself to whatever your heart desires. Never lose hope of not being able to achieve your weight goal and enjoy yourself while you exercise. Make that physical activity a part of your lifestyle. Remember, if you just believe and take part in exercising, weight loss can happen, and it most definitely will. Here are some weight loss exercise programs for you. Before starting on the exercise, do the basic warms up to prevent any cramps, torn muscles, and soreness. Cool down exercises after is likewise. Wide squat. Stand straight and spread your legs widely. Make sure you are able to spread it with balance. Extend your arms as in a Y position above your head. Slowly squat down by pushing your hips back. Hold into that position as long as you can and get back to the starting position. Do 15 wide squats or as much as possible. When you get stronger, you can be able to squat longer. Push-ups. Lie on the floor, face facing down. Put your hands close to your shoulders. Slowly raise your body off the ground with the help of your hands and feet as you push against the floor. Your body must be kept straight while doing this. For beginners, you can raise your body from your knees instead of feet, reducing the work on the arms. Do 15 repetitions. If you can't, make it 5 counts for 3 sets. Jumping jacks. Assume a standing position with your arms on your sides. As you jump, spread legs and raise your arms above the head, making a circular motion as your hands meet above. Returns to the standing position with your arms back to your sides. Do 60 repetitions or so, taking your workouts to the next level. This chapter steps your workouts up a notch, changing it up intermediate. Lying fly. Grab 2 dumbbells. The weight depends on you, just not too light or too heavy. Lie on the floor, facing upwards. Slowly, raise the dumbbells to meet above your chest. Your arms must be kept straight. Then, lower slowly and hold just above the ground and not on the ground. Repeat 15 times or as long as you can tolerate. Shoulder press. Almost the same with lying fly, but the difference is to hold the dumbbells at ear level. Seated triceps extension. Sit straight, hold one dumbbell above your head using both your hands. Make sure the weight is not too light or too heavy. Slowly lower the dumbbell behind your back, still held by both your hands. Keep the raised arms as vertical as possible. Get back to the starting position and repeat the steps for 15. Seated triceps extensions. One-armed row. Put your left knee on a chair, lean forward and support your body with your left arm on the chair. Hold a dumbbell.